The other thing I've learned about you in doing my research is that we share some commonalities. One is we both slept in twin beds with pineapple
Yep.
tops on them as kids.
Yeah.
And then the other is my mother collected blue willow and you collect blue
Yep.
willow.
Yep.
How did that begin?
My parents were stationed in England when they were newlyweds, and my mother sent back a set of blue willow china to my grandmother, and when she died, there was only one or two pieces left, and so I got the one or two pieces that she'd had, and that sort of started my collection.
But I also understand that you like to go junking.
I do.
Now that is another thing I love to do, and my mother did too. Where do you find your best stuff?
Dead people. I love to go to estate sales, and so there's a thing called estatesales.net, and you sign up, and every week they send you lists of estate sales that are coming up, and you can see the pictures, and I look at the pictures, and then I go get in line.
Do people recognize you?
Yes, always with my hair matted down to my head. You must have the same problem. When you're looking your worst, right? When your hair is all matted up and you're wearing sweatpants and God knows what, someone will come up to me and say, you're that writer lady, aren't you? And I'm like, no, she would never leave the house without makeup.
Do you really have casket handles in your bathroom?
I did. I sold that house, and unfortunately, we left him with the house.
So you're no longer in Avondale Estates?
No, we're in our third house in Avondale.
All right, so you love to redo things.
I do.
So you really were a flipper before flipping became popular.
We didn't really flip houses. We outgrew a house, and then moved to a bigger house, and then needed an office. I needed an office, so we bought a different house 12 years ago. But we never got into it to flip a house. We got into it because this is what we can afford. First of all, a falling down house with craters in the driveway, and no air conditioning. That's what we could afford. And then later on, okay, we could afford this house, but there's not an office for me, so we're going to get a bigger house, because that makes sense when your kids are gone, right?
Right. It does,
You know,
actually,
right.
because they come and they bring their friends.
Right, and we have 3 dogs too, so you have to have room for 3 dogs.
Do you have a she shed?
No, my whole house is a she shed.